Hey Scrapper Names fans, welcome back to another process video. I have this very crazy art journal page that I did now going back a little while. I was a bit inspired by the whole Alice in Wonderland, which is one of my favourite movies, as well as the beautiful and talented Inky Quill. I think I got some inspiration from a page she had done, and it's sort of some things that I need the inspiration to help me expand my, experimentation with mixed media. As I've said before, mixed media is not something I'm strong at. I love the mess and I love the free flow of it, but I'm a bit of a control freak by nature. So I like when things have all, are in its spot. But yes, so what we've got here is starting off with some acrylic paints, which oddly enough, I don't think I've used very much like this. I think I've used them mainly for splatters and things. But yes, so this time I am going through and, as you can see, just putting it on my art journal page. I don't know if I did a layer of gesso because I knew it was going to get very wet. And as you can see, I'm only doing one side of the page because I really just wasn't sure, I think, where I was going, so I didn't do a double. Adding some background stamping here, literally just splodging it on the page. So as you saw in the beginning, I'm using a Stays-On ink because it is waterproof, so I knew that if I added more media to it, it wouldn't make the ink run. But I didn't need a, perfect stamp marking. I just wanted to just add some, some layers to the background as well. Now what you can see here is some tissue paper, which came in an order for something I did, what was it? Washi Gang maybe? Was the company, or Australian company, and they have this delicious tissue paper wrapping, and I am one of those people that hoard wrapping. I do the same with things like when I get flowers or anything that might come with, I think, like from bras and things, for example, here in Australia, they wrap their things in nice tissue paper, so sometimes I'll keep it because why not? You just never know, and here I am, just splodging it on. So just adding some, as you can see, some just rips of collage pieces here, and that's sort of the inspiration for this page. As I said, I had pulled out bits and pieces from my stash so that I didn't have to, obviously, being on camera, go back and forth around my craft room to find what I wanted. I just grabbed a heap of supplies and thought, this is where I'm going. I knew I wanted to add paint layers, upon layers of different things like the stamping and these collage things, and I think I end up adding stickers, and it's just a whole array and assortment of just playing with my supplies. But yeah, just using some matte gel medium to adhere that to the page. Could have probably used wet glue, and to be truthful, I kind of do the matte gel medium because that's what I've seen other artists use, so I figure it's probably better, and I think it adheres better to the paint, and then I always add a layer over the top as well, and I think that just really seals the deal. Now I'm just going to go through with some texture paste. Can't remember which one this is. I brought a texture paste recently that was just a cheapy one. I think this might be it. I don't know. I can't tell. And I'm not overly keen on it. No, in saying that, this might be my Vicky Boutin one. I love it. Certainly going to be ordering more of this. I love the Vicky Boutin texture paste. I'm pretty certain from what I can see, it's this one, and I have a blue one as well, and I absolutely love them. They're just so smooth to put on, and as you can see, there's no issue with it. It doesn't smudge and smudge and all of those things. So it's really, really good that way. Now, doing the right thing, cleaning off my stencil. Now, I could take it. So my craft room is separate from my house. We rent. It's not, wasn't by design of my own. So to have to go inside and wash things off was just interrupting my creative process. So I just wiped it with a baby wipe, and that'll do. All right, now you can see here, these are some Heidi Swap stickers, and literally just, there is no real colour palette to this page. It is just, as I said, was inspired by Inky Quill, was also in a Alice in Wonderland kind of mood. My favourite, as I said, movie. So going with, as you can see, some flowers, and you'll see it gets really odd. You're probably thinking, what the hell are you doing? And probably really, now looking at it, the colour palette's probably more blue and pink because they're my favourite colours. So, whoops. But I've tried to pull out some sticker books and sheets that are sitting in my stash just collecting dust, literally just. I think this one's a planner one. I have a file box that has just stickers, and they're sitting on my shelf, and it drives me, I don't know about anyone else, drives me bonkers, and at times it can almost overwhelm me thinking, oh my God, I've got all this stuff in my stash that's never getting used. What am I going to do? Or is that just my crazy thinking? But yeah, so I thought perfect way to use it, whack it all on an art journal page, because some of these things I would not use in one of my scrapbooking layouts. Like there's, I'm not this adventurous. We don't travel very much, or if at all. And yeah, so palm trees. I live in Canberra. It's cold. It's freezing at the moment. We've hit winter early. So yeah, palm trees, not really a thing here. Yeah, I'm pretty... Oh, is this a... No, this isn't a planner one. Oh, my bad. I think this is an Amy Tan sticker book, actually. All right, just... Literally just flicking and sticking and plonking. Love these hearts. These are so cool. And again, as you can see, there is no set plan. And this is the one thing with... I know... I struggle with mixed media is, and art journaling in particular, because there is no one's looking at it. And that's the one thing I always remind myself, that if I make a mistake, who cares? Like, it's not going in an album, where people may look at it, or documenting a memory or anything like that. It literally is just for me to just get messy and just relax kind of thing. Not saying scrapbooking's not relaxing, but there's no structure to art journaling. As I said, I literally just pulled, as you can see, none of these sticker books coordinate. They're not from collections. They're just all the same collection or anything like that. I've literally just pulled them out of my box. And like that one there that I just had in my hand that had the girl on it, it's only got a few pieces on it. And I thought, I just need to use it up. And I think I end up doing that, or nearly doing it. This is a Cocoa Vanilla one, old one. It's this Daydream maybe, I don't know. But yeah, it's just going with a craziness, and that's why I called it a walk in Wonderland, because Alice in Wonderland to me is a bit of crazy, bit insane, bit of everything all thrown together to make a great movie, great story. All right, just making sure. Now, adding some more, I felt like it looked not flat, but there wasn't a lot of colour when I looked back at it. And so I went in with my hot pink Posca paint marker, and I'm just doing some little doodly bits, some hearts, some crosses, some stars, all the things as well, just to add some interest as well to the page, because as you can see, there's an explosion of stickers on there. I kind of, spewed stickers onto my page. I'm looking for a quote. I was like, why am I on my phone? But I don't know if my quote on here worked. I can't remember. Feel that I may have left this in. I think there was an issue with me writing this, where I tried to write it over maybe so my marker didn't go very well, but it's okay. because you can cover it up. See? Whack. Whack a sticker on. All done. No one's the wiser. See? Now, do I try again? Tapping, figuring out what I was going to use, because I wanted to use the paint marker because I thought it would work better. But in the end, I just grabbed one of my pens and just scribbled out my quote. And I'd say it's probably from Alice in Wonderland. I wish I had really fancy handwriting, but I do not. I'll give it a go, don't get me wrong, but it's never perfect. I can't even remember what the saying is. I'm not crazy. I think it's I'm not crazy, my reality is just different to yours. I think that's what it is. I love that quote. Fits me perfectly. Oh, and a bit of gold splattering there. Now, my gold splatters, I use the Kaiser Craft, which is a shop here in Australia. I just use their ink spray to do it because obviously you can no longer get Heidi Swab colour shine, but this does the trick quite well. And there is my crazy page for you. And I hope you've enjoyed my video. Sorry, here's the close-ups. Mind blank for a minute there. Now, if you've got any questions about anything I did, please feel free to leave me a comment. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. I keep saying this, but trying to get more videos up. I do have a few filmed while I've been on holidays, so going to get them edited and uploaded for you. But thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.